In this video, we'll use the program generator to set up a new tenant. Let's jump in. Head to the Welcome checklist and click on Generate Training Policy. From here, we'll take some basic information about your company and use it to create a bespoke training program that you can import directly into your CanIPhish tenant. Let's begin. Enter an organization name, choose the size, enter your industry, your geographic location, and then what language is spoken at this company. All of this information is used to create a bespoke training program, so make sure you enter in real information here. Here you can select the frameworks required. Each organization will have different requirements here, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we will just choose SOC 2. Now we move on to the program scoping section. For this organization, we want to use training assignments and phishing simulations. We have software development and IT admins. We will leave employee engagement as default. Security intelligent we will leave as default and intermediate, and leave phishing simulations as default. This is where you choose the tools and applications relevant to your organization. For the purposes of this demonstration, we'll only choose a few. Your previous selections have now been used to generate the content. If you want to add additional content, feel free to do so. Select the training module you'd like to use and click Close Library. You could do the same with phishing email, but we'll just keep that as default. Now, once that's done, you can either download the training policy, which is a Word document, you can share the training program via email, or you can create the training activities, which will push these directly into your CanIPhish tenant. Let's choose that one. There's some actions required once you've imported your training program. We will go through this in more detail in the next step. For now, let's create the training activities. This can take up to a minute, but with the magic of editing, we'll be able to dive straight in. Okay, that's done. You would have received an email which outlines the next steps. What you need to do is update your employee lists and then review the start dates. So let's jump into the tenant and see what that looks like. All right, back in the tenant, you can see a bunch of placeholder employee lists that have been created. Now what you need to do is add your employees to the applicable lists, keeping in mind that high risk, low risk, and medium risk lists are dynamic. That means that they will be populated as users interact with the platform and fall into those risk categories. The employee lists that we need to update now are the all employees list and any of the specialty trainings. So we had IT admins and software developers. Let's go ahead and do that. Starting with the all employees list. There are different ways that you can import these employees, but we'll use CSV for the purposes of this demonstration. Once that's done, hit save. Now you can see that we have 10 employees added into the all employees list. Now we need to add the IT admins and the software developers to their respective lists. Let's start by adding our IT administrators. So the first step is we'll clean up the list, and now we're going to add in our IT admins. So we'll open that all employee list and choose who our IT admins are. In this list, we only have one IT admin. I'm going to copy all that information into a new spreadsheet and save it as a CSV. Now that that's done, let's do our software developers. So we'll open that same list and choose all of our developers. Copy all those users into a new spreadsheet and save that as a CSV file. So the first thing we want to do again is clean up that list and then go ahead and add them. Okay, that's it for our employee list. Everything's ready to go. Now what we need to do is jump into the campaigns and set the dates to be when we want the campaigns to actually commence. So you can see here that these campaigns are set to go in 7 days. If this is okay for you, you can leave it as is. Everything's ready. If you do want to make changes to these dates, simply click the pencil icon and select what date you want these campaigns to kick off. Okay, as you can see, the IT admin's training will kick off in 11 hours because I changed it. And that's it, you're done. All you need to do now to maintain this program is add new employees to the all employees list when they join the organization. And if this employee happens to be an IT admin or a developer or one of the specialty options that you selected, make sure to put them in the applicable list. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to the team.